It's time to get serious. For your free 1-month trial, visit SeriousTechnologies.ca.
Healthcare is a big, complex system, and sometimes things happen that aren't planned. Poor communication can lead to patient harm. Here are 3 questions you should always ask. What is my health problem? What do I need to do? Why do I need to do this? Asking these questions can open up conversation with your healthcare providers. So ask, listen, and talk. Be polite but persistent. The Manitoba Institute for Patient Safety website has more information on how you can learn to be safe.
Now, let's get back to the Goldeyes pregame show with Paul Edmonds.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark. Game number 99 of 100. 100 will be played tomorrow night at 7:05. Let's have a look at the feature we know is On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region, more across the province. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. Ethan Opsel will get the start, a left-hander here for the RedHawks. He'll make his first start of the year, his 8th appearance, no record at 2.25 earned run average. He's from Twin Valley, Minnesota, and the lefty, 6'1" and 190. On the other side, it'll be a lefty for Winnipeg and Todd Privet, so an all-southpaw matchup today. Privet makes his 21st start, his 13th as a Goldeye. He's 5-6 with a 3.87 earned run average, and Todd Privet from the great city of Salt Lake City, Utah, 26 years old, 6 feet, 190 pounds. So, a couple of lefties here today. We'll pause for the anthems when we come back. Starting lineups, first pitch for Game 2 of this 3-game series. Game 99 of 100 on the docket this summer. That's it. Back after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Hit a home run this summer at any of Arby's 6 Winnipeg locations. Whether you want to lead off with Arby's oven-roasted roast beef or return for a designated hit with a market-fresh sandwich or wrap, you'll always come away feeling like a winner after a visit to Arby's. What are you thinking? I'm thinking Arby's. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be a corporate sponsor of your Winnipeg Goldeyes.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
Free Jive Interactive Media is online, on site, and on the street. Grab the new online version of the Free Jive Weekly at freejivewinnipeg.com or pick it up at one of our 200 local restaurant locations. Find us at local events and keep a lookout for the Free Jive Cruiser around the city. And make sure to visit freejivewinnipeg.com to keep updated on all of our weekly contests and giveaways. Free Jive Interactive Media, online, on site, on the street.
You've got the best seat in the house, your house, with live Goldeyes coverage you can take anywhere. Only on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, 1425 Ellis. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Todd Privet gets the start for the Goldeyes here this afternoon. Winnipeg in a red top and white pant. Fargo in a black top, gray pant with the red pinstripes on it. Privet is 5-6 on the year, making start number 21 on the year. He'll face a Fargo lineup that looks like this. Zach Penpraise to lead it off. He'll be at short. Buddy Sosnowski will be out in left field batting second. Nick Jackson is the DH, and he'll hit third. Eric Campbell bats cleanup, and he's at third base. John Gaston ejected from the game in the second inning last night. Starts back out in right, bats fifth. Ryan Delgado will hit sixth, and he'll catch today. Marcos Rodriguez starts the bottom three for Doug Simonuk in the 63 and 35 RedHawks. Rodriguez bats seventh and plays at first. Ryan Stovall is at second base hitting eighth, and Aaron Eggleston, former Goldeye, is in center field and batting ninth. That lineup again: Penpraise, Sosnowski, Jackson the DH, Campbell, Gaston, Delgado, Rodriguez, Stovall, and Eggleston. Clouds have moved back in again. Overcast here today. If you're thinking about going to the game tomorrow, you better get some tickets because it's going to be a nice, healthy crowd here tomorrow, and you don't want to be disappointed. If you've got nothing to do today, $5 gets you to the ballpark here today. We've got a seat for you. And Zach Penpraise will step up and in from the right-hand side to get this one started today. And Penpraise yesterday was 1 for 4 at the plate. He has 5 home runs. He's driven in 43. And he is 44 of 49 on the bases to lead the team, that being the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks, and the league in stolen bases. He's also hitting .308. And here comes the first pitch of the afternoon, and it's a strike on the outside corner. We're underway here today at 1:36. 36 minutes after 1 o'clock, and it's strike one to Zach Penpraise. And the 0-1 pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Today's opening pitch brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today or any day to the Greenwood, 888-233-6730. The 1-1 is a changeup, half a swing, didn't matter. It's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And Penpraise will back out. Thought he held up, but it was a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced out towards short. Running pickup there by Kendall, and a throw to first. And reaching and backhanding that is DeCaster, and they get Zach Penpraise, and there's 1 away here. Nice play by Kendall, and that chopper out towards short. 1 shortstop retires the other. And here is Buddy Sosnowski. Our home plate umpire today is Andrew Carroll. He calls the balls and strikes. Brian Child is over at first. Rich Gunton is at third base. And we'll have those gentlemen for tomorrow as well. First pitch to Sosnowski. Lefty here is inside ball 1. So Carroll calling the balls and strikes. Child is at first. Gunton is at third. Lights are on here for a 1:36 start time. The pitch swung on and fouled back, and that will get on top of the roof. In line home plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sosnowski was 0 for 4 last night, and he's hitting .337 on the year. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, hit to center field. Roberson there, and he'll come in and make the catch. And there's 2 away. And Nick Jackson, the batter. Nick was 0 for 4 last night. Couple of strikeouts. But a great year. 17 home runs, 84 driven in, 19 stolen bases. And Nick Jackson is hitting .300 right on the button coming in. Lefty here again. First pitch in there for a strike. Defensively for the Goldeyes today, Kyle Day, the other half of the battery. He's doing the catching. Luis Allen has the day off. Trundle DeCaster's at first. Jose Duran is at second. Bryce Kendall at short. Amos Ramon at third. Breaking ball swung on and ripped down the right field line. And it's a fair ball. Just chalked the line. Gets in toward the corner. Up and after it is Mazzola. He'll fire it back toward the infield, but not before Nick Jackson is in standing with a double. And a 2-out variety at that. And now Eric Campbell, the batter. So Day catching, DeCaster at first, Duran at second, Kendall at short, Amos Ramon at third, then Mike Coles, Chris Roberson, and Josh Mazzola left to right in the outfield. That's the Goldeyes defensive alignment today. As Eric Campbell steps in from the right side. He homered yesterday 1 for 3. That was the only blemish against Matt Rush. And for Campbell, he hit his 12th. First pitch is a breaking ball that's low, ball 1. And Eric Campbell hitting .352. Nick Jackson at second base. Todd Privet leans over to get the sign, working from the stretch here. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Good changeup. And it's 1-1. Matt Rush last night, 13 strikeouts and 7 innings to take over the league lead with 113. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back on that changeup. Todd Privet, it's been slowest here. I don't know that we've seen a fastball yet. A lot of changeups so far to these 4 batters for Fargo in the top of this first inning. And the Goldeyes in a red top, white pant today. Fargo, black top, gray pant. 7:05 tomorrow is the finale, the final game of the 100-game regular season schedule. 1-2 is inside, 2-2. And the playoffs will begin. Tickets are on sale for the playoff games, by the way, here. And for the games here, it will be Friday night, 7:05, Saturday at 6:05 if necessary, and Sunday at 5:05 if necessary. All that information will be on the Goldeyes website. 2-2 to Eric Campbell. Privet comes set in the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center, back goes Kendall, back goes Duran. Duran will be called off by Kendall, who gets underneath it, and the shortstop makes the squeeze. And Fargo is done in the top of the first inning. No runs, a double by Jackson, 1 left. Fargo comes away empty. Winnipeg coming to bat when we return on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
When you wash down Boston Pizza's big backyard burger, sizzling steak pizza, or savory shrimp tacos with some ice-cold refreshment during grill therapy this summer, you could win the ultimate hockey road trip to see Winnipeg play LA in LA. Better get some shades to go with that hockey jersey. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI.
I love it, and we will succeed.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. Glad to have you along wherever you're tuning in from Swan River to Deepwater to Gimli. Here in the Capital Region, right across the province today, out to our American friends. For the Goldeyes, Price Kendall, Chris Roberson, and Sharundel DeCaster will face lefty Ethan Opsel. After DeCaster, it's DH Barbero Canizares, Josh Mazzola, Kyle Day, Mike Coles, Amos Ramon, Jose Duran. Ethan Opsel making his first start. 8th appearance, no record at 2.25 earned run average. He's out of Dakota Wesleyan University in South Dakota, so I would venture to say this is his first professional start. And Price Kendall will step in. Price last night 1 for 3 with a couple of sacrifices. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And he is 4 for 16 on this homestand. Pitch is swung on, fouled away. Strike 2. Price has hits in 4 of his last 5 games. Hitting .280 on the year. No homers and 34 driven in. The 0-2. Swung on, chopper out towards short. Pick up there on the run in by Penpraise, and he'll throw to first, and Kendall's retired. 1 down. Defensively for Fargo here today, Ryan Delgado, the other half of the battery. Marcos Rodriguez is at first. Ryan Stovall at second. Zach Penpraise at short. Eric Campbell at third. And then Buddy Sosnowski, Aaron Eggleston, and John Gaston left to right in the outfield. As Chris Roberson will step in from the right side. 1 for 4 with a walk and a run scored last night. First pitch is low, ball 1. And 3 for 18 with 4 runs scored on the homestand. And the pitch in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So again, Delgado catching, Rodriguez at first, Stovall is at second, Penpraise at short, Campbell at third. 1-1. Breaking ball, half a swing. Did he go? The appeal. And over at first, Brian Child says he did not. 2-1. Delgado catching, Rodriguez at first, Stovall at second, Penpraise at short, Campbell is at third. No Carlo Cota for the second straight game. Got a bit of a wrist problem. The 2-1 is on the inside edge for a strike. 2-2. And Sosnowski, Eggleston, and Gaston left to right in the outfield for Fargo today. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper left side again. Coming in on it is Penpraise. And he'll make a running pickup and a throw again to first. And there's 2 away. And the batter is Sherrod DeCaster, who was 1 for 4 last night with a walk and a run scored. And he's had a pretty decent homestand, 7 for 21. And he rides a 5-game hitting streak into this game. First pitch from Opsel is a fastball that's on the outside edge for a strike. DeCaster hitting .325, 9 homers and 67 driven in, the 0-1. Swung on and filleted down the right field line and into the bullpen of the RedHawks. Foul, 0-2. Quickly, 0-2 to DeCaster. Right-handed swinging first baseman today. The pitch is inside, and that got away from catcher Delgado. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, tomorrow, Denver win for Winnipeg versus lefty Jake Laber. 6:30 pregame. First pitch at 7:05. 1-2. Swung on, chopper out toward third, charged by Campbell, running pickup, and he's trying to find it in his hand and couldn't get a good grip on it and does not throw it to first base. DeCaster beats it out for an infield single. So each team with a hit in the first inning, and DeCaster gets that little swinging bunt, and here comes Barbero Canizares, who is 0 for 3 in this series. He did drive in a run with a sac fly last night, and it's been a tough homestand for him. He's 2 for 18, and he's hitting .354. Stands in from the right-hand side, 2 away, 1 on. Bottom first, no score. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on, bounce left side, and that is going to get through. And be a single for Barbero Canizares. Stopping at second is DeCaster, and here's Josh Mazzola, who was 2 for 4 last night. With a couple of RBI, is 73 runs batted in to lead the team. And he's had a real good homestand. He is 9 for 19, and he's on a 5-game hitting streak. Josh has had MVP-type numbers this year. 308, 18 homers, 73 driven in. Best offensive numbers on the team. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Josh last night had an infield single, a 2-run single, and scored a run. 2 on, 2 out, no score. Opsel comes set the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and a pitch outside the strike zone, and it's 0-2. Fargo is 8 games ahead of Winnipeg in the standings. The Goldeyes could cut that to 6 with a couple of wins. Not that it really matters. I asked Rick if it mattered if he got to 56 or 57 wins. The 0-2 outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He said nope. Doesn't matter how many wins we have now, we're in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Opsel will come set. He'll have a hard, long look at DeCaster at second. 1-2 is swung on, and Mazzola is out on strikes. And Opsel will pick up his first strikeout of the afternoon, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the first. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We'll go to the second. We'll play the home run inning when we come back. No score on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
A good hit to right field. It's going. Over the wall.
Hit a home run at Cambrian Credit Union. Thanks to the UNFI, our members saved over $3 million in the last year. A real team bonus.
Seems like yesterday he could barely throw the ball. Now my glove hand's on fire. My boy's got quite an arm.
His fastball may be ready for heavy hitters, but he may not be ready for...
Come on, man. Don't be a wuss. It's just a little chew. Try it.
Talk to your kids about chewing tobacco today. Because if you think you've prepared them for everything, you don't know spit.
Brought to you by Mantra, the Manitoba Tobacco Reduction Alliance for Tobacco-Free Sport.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Oh, we go to the top of the second inning. No score. John Gaston, Ryan Delgado, and Marcos Rodriguez. For the RedHawks in inning number 2 against Todd Privet. John Gaston, 0 for 1 last night in the series, a strikeout, then he got thrown out of the game. First pitch is swung on and lined out to first and caught by DeCaster. 1 pitch, 1 down. Hard hit ball by Gaston, but right at DeCaster. And there's 1 down for Ryan Delgado. And Delgado 2 for 3 last night. That's what you like, those 1-pitch outs. Goldeyes have 2 hits. The RedHawks have 1. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Ryan Delgado batting .314. 19 homers, 85 driven in, the 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward left. Cole started back, now coming in, calls off Kendall, and makes the catch for the second out. And the batter is Marcos Rodriguez. Hey, folks, dropping Home Run Sports. De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin, entered a win of the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner afterward. You must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And afterward, you can contact them within 30 days by going in person or calling 255-7687. The 0-1. Breaking ball popped up. Shallow center, back goes Duran, and Jose will get there running back from his second base spot to make that little soft looper towards center field. And 1-2-3, down go the RedHawks. Well, no home runs for a Goldeye yesterday, so no winners today. It's the Home Run Sports Home Run Inning. We do it every broadcast, top of the second, brought to you by Home Run Sports. We've got you covered from prospect to pro. Bishop Grandin, 1 block west of Lage. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. We'll go to the bottom of 2. We're scoreless in downtown Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, even more memories are available to be made. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So, from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. Rona Home and Garden, Investors Group, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
One little drop of oil can spoil 1,000,000 drops of water. So put used oil in its place. Call or click for information.
Used Oil Recycling is giving away free Goldeye ski tags at 12 select home games this season with 3 ways to win. If the number on the back of your key tag is drawn in the second inning, you can win a $50 gift certificate from Future Shop. If you activate your key tag online and your keys are ever lost, they'll be returned for free. Once your key tag is activated, you are entered for a chance to win an autographed Goldeyes jersey. The draw will take place at the last game of the season. Mr. Oil Drop reminds you to keep your environment clean and green by recycling your used oil and antifreeze products.
UseOilRecycling.com. Hey, Manitoba, do it now. UseOilRecycling.com.
Call 1-888-410-1440.
Make every drop count.
First pitch to Kyle Day is on the outside edge for a strike as Kyle will lead it off, catching today, followed by Mike Coles and Amos Ramon. Kyle 0 for 2 yesterday with a sac fly. Breaking ball is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Actually, Kyle was 0 for 3 yesterday. The 0-1. Breaking ball's a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll hold trivia over till next half inning. Usually we do it here in the bottom of the second. We'll do it top of the third today. The 2-1 is low, 3-1. No score here. Day hitting .278. And Kyle is 3 for 8 on the homestand. A couple of walks. A 3-1. Swung on, ground ball right side. It's going to be picked up by Stovall as he got it in the breadbasket, stops and then turns back toward first and fires it there, and Kyle Day is out number 1. And Mike Cole's the batter. Mike had a good night last night. He was 3 for 4. Drove in a run. And he is 7 for 17 on the homestand. And Mike hitting .283, 3 homers and 49 driven in. Pretty good year. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. Ethan Opsel working into his second inning. The 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. A left-handed reliever making a spot start here today. And kind of has a little bit of a sidearm delivery to him. The 1-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short. Charged there by Penpray. Stops, picks up the ball on a hop, and fires to first, and there's 2 away. Now the batter is Amos Ramon. And Ramon 2 for 4 yesterday with a run scored. Was hitting 9th last night. He's hitting 8th here today. He is 5 for 18 on the homestand. Amos hitting .287. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 2 away, bottom of the second, no score. One of the reasons why we have decided to hold over the question till the next half inning is it is a super stumper. 1-0. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. I will lay the gauntlet at your feet and tell you it's a tough one today, and you won't find it in any book. Nor on the Goldeyes or league website. You'll have to test your memory, your knowledge of Northern League / American Association. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Amos, 4 home runs, 35 driven in. 2-1. The pitch from Opsel. Swung on, filleted right side, foul. And that will get into the seats and be a souvenir. 2-2. And now, did Amos yank something here? He stepped out of the right side batter's box. Rick Forney's come down from the third base coach's box. The trainer, Shane Zadibiak, has come out. And they walked away from the right side batter's box and out into the grass there. And now Amos says he's all right. He's going to step back in. And I'm wondering if there's something that he did on that last swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and sent down the right field line. Foul. Well, that is anybody's biggest fear when you're managing a team. You get in, you've got a couple games to go, and you just want to make sure that nobody gets hurt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Opsel, the lefty, will rock, kick, and the pitch. Inside, and Amos just got hit by the pitch. Got hit with a breaking ball down around his feet. And Ramon will take first base, and the Goldeyes have had base runners in each of the 2 innings, and here's Jose Duran. And Duran will step in from the right side. Ace Walker is coaching over at first. Rick Forney is coaching at third. And now a bit of a delayed reaction from Fargo's dugout. Steve Montgomery wanted to make sure that he was hit. He said, did it hit him? And the home plate umpire, Andrew Carroll, said, yes, it did. Here's Jose Duran. That was long after Amos had already established himself at first base. And the first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing and 1. And Opsel from the stretch, the 0-1. Swung on, hit foul off the end of the bat into the RedHawks first base dugout here. Jose did not play last night, hitting .275 on the year. His last game was on August 30th. Pitch, swung on and fouled back. And out of play. And that was on Thursday night against Sioux City. And he went 0 for 4. He is 1 for 11 on the homestand. Nothing in 2 to him. The pitch is inside, and he skipped out of the way of that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ramon does not move off of first base. No score. We're in the bottom of the second. Nice day here today. A little bit of cloud cover. It's warm, but not overwhelmingly hot. 1-2 is just outside, maybe a little bit high. 2-2. One thing about Jose, he doesn't walk a lot. For Duran this year, he has walked just 18 times in 313 at-bats. 9 times with Winnipeg. Pitch. Breaking ball is high, 3-2. This is game 38 for Jose with Winnipeg. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Goldeyes second baseman today. The payoff. Runner on the move. Pitch is swung on and fouled away. Off the upper deck and back down into the seats, and it bounces away from everybody and right to Ace Walker coaching first, and he'll underhand it back into the seats. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2 to Jose Duran. A homer and 28 driven in. Outfield is shallow on him. The pitch swung on, and that's looped out toward right. That will drop for a base hit. And Duran will push Amos up to second base. And he'll have his first hit of this series and the second in 12 at-bats on the homestand, and back to the top of the order in Bryce Kendall. Good at bat for Jose. Fell behind 0-2, worked it to 3-2, and got a pitch that he could just go the other way with and dump it in front of John Gaston in right field. Now the Goldeyes have their third hit off Ethan Opsel today. Kendall 0 for 1, and Price will step in from the right side. Famous Amos at second. Jose Duran is at first. The pitch swung on, and a comebacker right to Opsel. Fields that. He'll run it halfway over to first, underhanded, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of 2. No runs, a hit, 2 left. They've stranded 4 already of Winnipeg. We're scoreless through 2. We'll go to the third. Trivia coming up next on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Greenwood Inn and Suites invites you to make it your home base for an overnight stay, your next meeting, or social event. You can even make it a home run with all-day dining or Sunday brunch at Dalton's. Enjoy the first-class service and facilities the Greenwood Inn and Suites has to offer. To book your next stay, visit the website at greenwoodwinnipeg.com or call 775-9889. 775-9889. The Greenwood Inn and Suites, putting the friendly in friendly Manitoba.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Los Angeles to Winnipeg, 3,324 kilometers. Portage to Winnipeg, 85 kilometers. Which carrots do you think are fresher? Peak of the market, the vegetables less traveled, and that's a good thing.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's peak of the market.
Hello, Ken Plain here. If you're looking for a foundation contractor that you can trust, go with Avalon. But don't just take my word for it. For over 40 years, people in Winnipeg and surrounding areas have gone with Avalon for their foundation issues. So you know that you are dealing with professionals. To learn more of what we can do for you, call 783-2500. Go with the name you trust. Go with Avalon Construction.
You want Goldeyes baseball? We've got it. This is TSN 1290, and you're listening to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the third inning. Let's play some trivia here today, too. For Fargo, Ryan Stovall, Aaron Eggleston, top of the order in Penn Praise. And that gets this third inning underway. Todd Privet works into his third inning on the hill for Winnipeg. First pitch to Stovall, yet to come. Here it comes. And it swung on, and Q shot it off the end of the that wood bat, back toward the screen for strike one. Okay, trivia. As always, trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. The 0-1. Swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit. And Stovall has a leadoff single. Second hit for Fargo on the afternoon. And now Aaron Eggleston, the batter. And he'll step up and in from the left-hand side. Aaron was, for a lot of this season, on the inactive list because he got hurt, went on the DL, then placed on the inactive list. And right at the same time he got hurt, John Gaston came back from the Chicago White Sox. Privet will go to work here from the stretch. First pitch to Eggleston. It's a breaking ball that's a little bit high, ball one. For trivia, it's open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. We know who you are. You know who you are. Let's just get that right out of the way. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled the plate, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Eggleston batting .214 this year. Couple of homers. 13 driven in. And this is game 37 for him. The reward, if you're our trivia winner today, is a Goldeyes travel mug, and you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Runner on the move, pitches in there for a strike. Throw down to second is not in time. It one hops past Kendall and into center field. And Stovall will have his 25th stolen base of the year. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Aaron Eggleston. Number to call, 780-1290-780-1290 if you think you know the answer. Lefty-lefty, Privet against Eggleston. And Privet will come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted out toward right. Drifting back is Mazzola, and he'll get settled, make the catch. Tagging is going to be Stovall. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by Kendall, and Stovall will get over to third base with 1 away. So a productive out for Aaron Eggleston, of deep fly ball to right, and Stovall will advance from second to third, back up to the top of the order in Zach Penpraise. He's 0 for 1 today. And Penpraise is 1 for 5 in the series. I'm quite proud of this question today. I think it's a toughie. You have all the parameters. Now we'll give you the question after this. First pitch with 1 out and 1 on to Zach Penpraise, and a changeup missed outside, ball 1. On Friday night, here goes the question, by the way. On Friday night, Sioux City Explorers outfielder Peter Barrows hit 3 home runs to help his club to a win over the Goldeyes. The 1-0 is low and inside, 2-0. Name the only other Sioux City Explorers player to hit 3 home runs in a game here at Shaw Park against Winnipeg. The 2-0. Change up, swung on, and fouled back. And that will get on to Pioneer Avenue. 2-1. Friday night, Sioux City Explorers outfielder Peter Barrows hit 3 home runs to help his club to a win over the Goldeyes. Name the only other Sioux City Explorers player to hit 3 homers in a game here at Shaw Park against the Goldeyes. 780-1290-780-1290, area code 204, 2-1. Swung on, and that is blooped out toward right. That will drop for a base hit, and Penpraise will drive in the game's first run. RBI single. And it's the 44th run batted in for Penpraise. And Buddy Sosnowski, the batter. So Fargo opens up the scoring. It's 1-0 on their third hit. And Sosnowski flew out to center field his first trip. Left-handed batter, he'll step in. against Todd Privet. And the first throw goes over to first base. And Penpraise back in time. Penpraise leads the league with 44 steals. 44 of 49. Privet will come set. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Throw down to second. And that gets between the legs of Kendall. And off toward third is going to be Penpraise. Well, the throws haven't been great, but you got to stop the baseball at second base as well. Stolen base the 45th for Zach Penpraise. And that'll be an error on the catcher Kyle Day, but... And now with ball one on Sosnowski, a runner over at third base. One ball, no strikes. Privet comes set, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Fargo leads at 1-0, threatening to get a second run in here. Only one out, and a runner at third. Sosnowski batting .337, couple of homers, 29 driven in. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. One ball, two strikes. I haven't heard if we've got a winner yet. We might not. Tough question today. 1-2 to Buddy Sosnowski. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Sosnowski down on strikes. Strikeout number one for Todd Privet today. That first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, one strike, and you're out. Well, somebody emailed me with the right answer. Here's Nick Jackson. Stands in from the left side, 2 away. 1-0 Fargo. We're in the third. First pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Cracked to the gap in right center. And that is going to be off the warning track up against the wall. Another extra base hit here for Nick Jackson. And it's 2-0 Fargo, and Jackson has an RBI double. Well, Nick Jackson hits off speed stuff very well. As you can tell, he's got 2 doubles off Privet here today. 2-0 Fargo on 4 hits. And Eric Campbell, the batter, he's popped out to the shortstop, Bryce Kendall. $5,588 here today. 5588. First pitch to Campbell is inside, ball one. Again, the rotation for Winnipeg. Walker, Salamita, Rush in the first 3 in that order. Rush will pitch back here in Winnipeg on on Friday. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So Walker and Salamita on the road Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday it's Rush here at home. And you can get your playoff tickets. They're on sale as of right now. 2-0 Fargo. 1 ball and 1 strike to Eric Campbell. And Privet will come set. And the pitch. Swung on. That's pulled down the third base line, but foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Eric Campbell. Hitting .357. Fargo is a team batting .285. Just a little bit less than the Goldeyes at .286. But what Fargo does have is the best ERA in the league at 3.88. The Goldeyes are second at just over 4. At 4.01. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Eric Campbell. One and 2. And Privet leaning over to get the sign from Kyle Day. He'll come set, check Jackson at second. And the pitch. Breaking ball is inside. It got away from Day, but it bounces up the third base line. Privet will go after it, pick it up. And Nick Jackson stays put at second base. And that baseball will come out of play. By the way, third base umpire Rich Gunton today dropped by the press box. And he wanted me to pass along a early happy birthday wish to his father, Rich Gunton Sr. And I don't know if that's today or tomorrow or sometime this coming week, but happy birthday to Rich Gunton Sr. 2-2. Swung on, hit to center field, well stroked. Back goes Roberson. Back, and that is gone. Over the fence for a 2-run home run. And Eric Campbell connects for his 13th. RBI 52 and 53. And it's a 4-run inning for Fargo. And John Gaston, the batter. And no doubt about that one. It went over the wall in center field just to the left of the batter's eye. And John Gaston hit a hard ball his first trip up, but he lined it right out to Sherundle DeCaster, so it's 4-0 Fargo. We're in the third. First pitch. Breaking ball is high, ball 1. 4 runs on 5 hits for the RedHawks. And the pitch, swung on, popped up. Might be playable. No, it's going to drift back and go into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still no winner on trivia. Friday night, Sioux City Explorers outfielder Peter Barrows hit 3 homers to help his club to a win over the Goldeyes. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Name the only other Sioux City Explorers player to hit 3 homers in a game here against the Goldeyes at Shaw Park. So, of course, that eliminates the early years, and it's from 99 on. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Gaston down on strikes. Good inning it was, though, for Fargo. A couple of strikeouts for Privet. Fargo pushes 4 across the plate. They do so on 4 hits, 1 error, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. 4-0 Fargo in front on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Saper Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Saper Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Saper Agencies for details. 694-6787.
It's Ken with a solution for loneliness out here in the field. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a 2-way radio in the cab. Prairie Mobile has the Kenwood 2-way radios that'll keep you in touch with the family and help if you ever need it. Tough, long-range, economical, and very sociable. Say more with 2-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Bottom of the third inning, we welcome you back. Let's have a look at the weather conditions. It's 4-0 for Fargo here. Chris Roberson to lead it off, followed by Sherendel, DeCaster, Barbero, Canizares. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits. 0-1. And a bunt attempt by Roberson, and it's dropped foul. 0-2. Roberson bounced out to short his first trip. We're in the bottom of the third. Glad to have you along today. The weather report brought to you by 360winnipeg.ca, Winnipeg's visual directory. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Late swing there as Roberson down on strikes. Second strikeout for Ethan Opsel today. Here's Sherendel DeCaster, who is 1 for 1 and an infield single in the first. First pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Our current conditions at game time, 26 degrees Celsius under overcast skies. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. That equates to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. We're expecting a high of 27 Celsius or 81. The pitch swung on, pulled foul down the left field line. And way out of play, 1-2 to DeCaster. Humidity at 58%. And the wind is out of the southwest, blowing from right to left. Southwest 22, they tell us. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away, right side. So cloudy, 26 Celsius, 79 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 58%. Southwest 22 wind, right to left. Pitch is outside, 2-2. DeCaster extended a hitting streak to 6 straight. The pitch. Swung on, bounced left side, foul. 2-2. We still do not have an answer and winner on trivia. 2-2. Swung on, and that's hit out toward the gap in right center. Coming hard and diving is Eggleston. Can't get to it. It gets back in behind him. And DeCaster will stride for second, and he will be sliding in there with a double. 2 hits today for Sherendel. And Barbero Canizares, the batter. And Canizares will stand in from the right side. Canizares 1 for 1 today, 3 for 19 on the homestand. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. I don't know. Do we need hints? Yes? Is it hint time? Okay. Kind of breaking my own rules here, but we'll give you a hint on the trivia. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. The question again is this. On Friday night, Sioux City Explorers outfielder Peter Barrows hit 3 homers to help his club to a win over the Goldeyes. Name the only other Sioux City Explorers player to hit 3 homers in a game here against the Goldeyes at Shaw Park. I remember it because the 0-2 is just inside 1-2. The fans gave this particular player a standing ovation. And I remember it really rubbed some of the Goldeyes wrong after the game. They were ticked. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is low, 2-2. Okay, the year in question is 2005. There's your hint. 2005. 780-129-0780-1290. Area code 204. 2-2. Swung on and looped out toward right. That is going to drop for a base hit. And DeCaster will hold tight at third base. And Canizares has his second hit of the afternoon. And there's Goldeyes on the corners for Josh Mazzola, who struck out his first trip. And Mazzola will step up and in from the right side. 4-0 Fargo in front. We'll have a look here at this third. The out-of-town scoreboard. For Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of Kerry. Mazzola with 18 home runs, 73 driven in. One swing of the bat put the Goldeyes right back in this thing. First pitch is a breaking ball that's on the inside edge for a strike. So again, just to finish up on trivia, no winner. The hint is the year that this guy did it was 2005. The other Sioux City Explorer hit 3 home runs in the game here. The 0-1 is inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Winnipeg won the game, if you're interested. 1-1. Swung on, popped up. In behind first base, and right there to make the catch in fair territory is Rodriguez for the second out, and Kyle Day the batter. Kyle is 0 for 1 today, catching, and 0 for 4 in the series. On the out-of-town scoreboard, Gary and Laredo, they got busy at 2:10 today. If Laredo wins that game, they clinch the South Division. And Laredo and Gary are scoreless in the first. Everything else is tonight. First pitch. Breaking ball, almost slipped out of Opsel's hand. Missed inside, ball 1. Lincoln and Rockland at 5. Amarillo at Grand Prairie at 6:05. Sioux City hosting Kansas City at 6:05. And a couple of 7:05 start times. Sioux Falls at El Paso and Wichita at St. Paul. The pitch. Breaking ball is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Although Wichita and St. Paul, I'm pretty sure that should be a 1:05 start time. They usually go afternoons in St. Paul. Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Yeah, they went at 1:05. Wichita and St. Paul are scheduled for the 1:05, not tonight. Unless they switched it because of college football or something. The pitch is outside, 3-1 today. We have a winner on trivia. All right. Winner and the answer coming up. In the bottom of the 7th today. 3 balls and a strike today. 2 out, 2 on. 4-0 Fargo. Bottom 3. The pitch is outside. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Mike Coles. So DeCaster at third. Canizares pushed up to second. Day will get aboard. First walk issued on the afternoon by Ethan Opsel. And Mike Coles is 0 for 1 today. Again, we have a winner on trivia. Winner and the answer coming up in the bottom of 7 today. And Coles is 3 for 5 in the series. Bases loaded. The Goldeyes do have 3 grand slams this year. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Trundle DeCaster has 2. And former Goldeye Mike Cusick has the other. That came in the first weekend. And Steve Montgomery will call time and walk out. And the pitching coach will have a little visit here with his battery. National League today in the 8th inning. New York Mets are leading Miami down in South Florida 5-1. Speaking of grand slams, Jason Bay has one today, his 7th homer of the year. Washington leading St. Louis 1-0 in the 5th on a home run by former Oakland A's catcher Kurt Suzuki. His 2nd of the year. Astros and Reds are scoreless in Texas in the 5th. In the third, Milwaukee leading Pittsburgh 6-4. 3 home runs in that one for the Brewers. Braun is 37th. Weeks is 14th. And Bianchi is second. Pitch is swung on and hit out to left center. And right there is going to be Eggleston, and he'll make the catch after the mound meeting, and the Goldeyes will leave the bases loaded. Not good. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. We'll go to the fourth. 4-0 Fargo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown. Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Shorty's Plumbing and Heating is long on service, value, and customer satisfaction. They're your local York certified comfort experts, featuring the finest and high-efficiency York furnaces and air conditioners to keep you comfortable and to save you money on energy bills. Customers keep coming back because they're impressed with Shorty's Plumbing and Heating's Shorty Satisfaction Guarantee. So for your next plumbing, heating, air conditioning, or renovation project, experience the Shorty's Faction difference. Learn more at shortysplumbing.ca.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up, turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 4th inning. Ryan Delgado, Marcos Rodriguez, Ryan Stovall. 6, 7, and 8 against Todd Privet. Fargo leads at 4-zip. A 4-run 3rd inning. And Delgado is 0 for 1. He'll step in from the right side. First pitch. Swung on and popped up. Left field. Cole's back now in. And underneath it with 2 hands, and he reaches up and makes the catch one away. And Marcos Rodriguez, the batter. We'll continue to give you a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. Told you the Brewers are leading the Pirates 6-4. And the third, San Francisco in front of the Chicago Cubs 3-0. First pitch is outside, ball 1 from Privet to Rodriguez. Lefty. And just underway, San Diego at Colorado. Breaking ball outside, 2-0. 3:10 today, Arizona at Los Angeles. And at 4:05, it's Philadelphia at Atlanta. The 2-0 is right down the middle for a strike, and it's 2-1. American League. Now some games underway today. A couple of later afternoon starts, and then Sunday night baseball tonight. Pitch is swung on and fouled by a Sky Suite. Somebody had a glove on there. And it went back down, missed the glove, and into the regular stands. 2-2 to Rodriguez, who is 0 for 4. In the series, struck out 3 times last night, as a matter of fact. Privet operating from the full line, 1 away, the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled away. 2-2. Baltimore leading the New York Yankees 5-3 today. Reynolds is 15th for the O's. Dickerson is first for the Yankees. 2-2, swung on, fouled the plate. I don't know how many fastballs Todd Privet has thrown here today, but it hasn't been many. A lot of off-speed, change-ups, and breaking balls today. 2-2. In the 7th inning, Texas leading Cleveland 7-2. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Rodriguez down on strikes. Third strikeout for Privet today. There's 2 away for Ryan Stovall. Home runs in that Ranger game against Cleveland. Beltre is 27th. Hamilton is 37th. Murphy is 13th. And Jerickson Profar, his first. Tampa Bay is blowing out Toronto. It's 9-0 for the Rays over the Jays in TO today. Pena is 17th. Francisco is first, both for the Rays. David Price on the hill for Tampa, carving up Toronto. First pitch is in there for a strike to Stovall, who singled and scored. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled the plate, 0-2. In Kansas City, the Royals lead the Twins 3-2. Parmalee a home run, though, for the Twinkies, his fourth. That is in the 4th inning. 3:05 today, Boston at Oakland. 3:10, Los Angeles at Seattle. And Sunday Night Baseball tonight, the Chicago White Sox at Detroit Tigers. That will be a good one. The 0-2, breaking ball swung on, fouled the plate again. It is Chris Sale for the White Sox tonight at 7:05 against Justin Verlander. Sale's 15-5, Verlander 12-7, and they both have an ERA of 2.8. And of course, one game separating the two teams for first in the AL Central. White Sox at 72-60, Tigers 71-61. Pitches swung on and missed. It was dropped by Day, and he'll pick it up and throw it to first base to complete the putout. And that is a strikeout and a 2-3 putout, 4 strikeouts for Todd Privet here after 3.5. 1-2-3, down go the RedHawks. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-0. Winnipeg is in, well, a little bit of trouble. RedHawks lead it 4-zip on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Birthdays, office functions, tea parties, whatever. With Archangel Fireworks, every little event becomes a magical backyard affair. So go ahead, rock that next block party. Got a wedding? Bring something blue, and then blow it up. Whatever you do, make it a backyard affair with Archangel Fireworks. At Confusion Corner and online at archangelfireworks.com. The sky is your canvas.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring.
Milwaukee Tools continue to revolutionize the cordless power tool industry with the introduction of M18 Fuel, an exclusive line of extreme performance cordless power tools designed, engineered, and built by Milwaukee to deliver unmatched productivity. When you use an M18 tool with the Fuel name, you know you've invested in the most advanced cordless technology available. Simply put, Fuel delivers unmatched power, runtime, and durability on the job site. Fuel, built for the industrial industry.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 4-0. Fargo leads it. And Goldie and one of the other staffers here did a little Slavic dancing here during the timeout. 90-second break between innings. First pitch is outside to Amos Ramon, who was hit by a pitch. And Opsal's 1-0. Swung on, that's hit high, but not very deep. Out to left field, back goes Penpraise. In comes Sosnowski, who makes the call, and catch, and there's one down for Jose Duran. Yeah, Ukrainian dancing, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Goldie, that Goldie is such a show-off. He does it pretty good. Oh, the bad boy just wiped out. On the on-deck circle. You know, whenever they play that music and then there's that sort of dancing that goes on, I think of that wedding scene in the movie The Deer Hunter that goes on for like 25 minutes. First pitch is outside, ball one. Jose Duran 1 for 1. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled away right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ethan Opsal's done a real good job here today. No runs, 5 hits. The pitch swung on, chopper out towards short, fielded by Penpraise. And he throws to first. 2 away. And Bryce Kendall, the batter, he's 0 for 2. CFL today, well, the Labor Day Classic. Winnipeg and Saskatchewan, I guess, kick off in about 15 minutes. And 40 years ago today, Game 1 of the 1972 Summit Series between Canada and the USSR was played at the Montreal Forum. First pitch is in there for a strike. And the USSR won 7-3. The pitch swung on, lifted out toward right field. John Gaston coming in, and he'll reach up and make the catch. Goldeyes go 1-2-3. Tell you a little bit more about that when we come back. We'll go to the 5th. 4-0 Fargo as the Goldeyes go in order here in the bottom of the 4th on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Have you been running? Running up credit card debts? Running up bills? Running on money you didn't have? Just to keep one step ahead of creditors? Sooner or later, it catches up with all of us. That's when you need someone who can counsel you on credit, advise you on credit proposals and other options. Stop running and fix the debt you have.
Go to lctaylor.com right now. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Fergie's Fish and Chips and Manitoba Turkey Producers.
We go to the 5th inning. And Aaron Eggleston to lead it off. 4-0. Fargo in front. Todd Privet works into his 5th inning, and the first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Nothing and 1 to Aaron Eggleston. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. It's Eggleston, Penpraise, and Sosnowski. 9-1-2 in the order. Tomorrow, Denver Wynn versus lefty Jake Labor. And the pitch is outside, 1-2. This one didn't start with a lot of pace here, and it finally kind of picked up after Fargo picked up those 4 runs in the 3rd. The 1-2 swung on, fouled back, and into the seats. That is a souvenir. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eggleston flew out to right field his first trip. We're in inning number 5, 4-0 Fargo. We're talking about 40 years ago today, the 72 Summit Series between Canada and the USSR was played at the Montreal Forum. And the USSR won 7-3. And I remember reading a book by Scott Morrison, The Days That Canada Stood Still. It was all about that. Pitches bounced off the roof of the Fargo first base dugout and into the seats. 1-2 to Eggleston. And as a nation, we were angered. I remember Phil Esposito, that's when he spoke out about it and said, hey, relax, lay off. We're trying. Pitches outside, 2-2. Well, we kind of ended up getting it together and ended up winning that series, of course. Game 3 was on September the 6th, 1972. It was played right here at the old Winnipeg Arena. And that game finished in a 4-4 tie. I think they played Montreal, Toronto, Winnipeg, Vancouver, then they went over to Russia. The 2-2 is a little bit low, and Kyle Day waiting for the signal, didn't get it from Andrew Carroll. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eggleston. Four strikeouts today for Todd Privet. The payoff is outside, ball 4. So leadoff free pass here. And that's the first walk issued by Todd Privet today. And here is Zach Penpraise, who's 1 for 2, a stolen base and a run scored. He's driven in a run. Aaron Eggleston, 10 for 12. On the base paths, Privet will come set. And the first pitch is swung on and lined to right field for a base hit. Picked up by Mazolov, 1 off, fires it back towards second. And Penpraise is 2 for 3 today. And Buddy Sosnowski. And Sosnowski will step in from the left side. 0 for 2 today, so a leadoff walk and a single, and Fargo looking for a little more here, leading 4-0. First pitch. Breaking ball is outside, ball 1. Yeah, if you have an opportunity and get a chance to pick up that book, The Days That Canada Stood Still, I think Scott Morrison was the author of it. Does a lot of hockey in that Toronto area. 1-0. Half a swing. Did he go? No. 2-0. Good book. Kind of really enlightens you to the historical significance of that hockey series and the politics behind it. And Alan Eggleston selling the 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Alan Eggleston telling one of the hockey directors, well, basically he's almost started a fight in the stands over in Russia. 2 balls and 1 strike. Buddy Sosnowski. Nobody out. Privet will come set. And the pitch. Runners on the move. Breaking ball is swung on and lifted out toward left center. That might be a little bit of trouble, and it's going to get down and go up against the wall. And Sosnowski will be in standing at second. 2 runs will score on that, and it's 6-0 Fargo. And Sosnowski will drive in his 30th and 31st on a 2-run double here. And Nick Jackson, the batter. And he has 2 doubles today. A double in the first and an RBI double in the third. Scored a run. Nobody out, 2 in, 6-0 Fargo, and they're just about ready to blow this one wide open. First pitch is a breaking ball that's on the inside edge for a strike. Nick Jackson drives in his 85th of the year with that double in the third. And Privet will come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball, bounced down the first base line, foul, strike 2. Nick Jackson and teammate Ryan Delgado both lead the league with 85 RBI. Jackson DHing today. He was 0 for 4 yesterday with a couple of strikeouts, and here today is 2 for 2. And Privet will come set. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Nick Jackson. Lefty, but Jackson has seen Privet well today, especially. 1-2 pitch, swung on, popped up, and that'll be into foul territory, third base side, and right there is Ramon to make the catch, and there's 1 away. The batter, Eric Campbell, he has a 2-run home run today, and he also popped out. We're in the 5th inning. Fargo leads at 6-0. And Fargo getting 4 in the 3rd, 2 more here in the 5th. Privet will come set. Sosnowski standing at second. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. To his left, a pickup by Kendall and a throw to first for the second out. Sosnowski gets over to third base, and the batter is John Gaston, who struck out and lined out today.
Right fielder number 5, John Gaston.
And Gaston will step up from the left side. He is 0 for 3 in the series. Lefty here. Privet has struck out 4 today. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. John Gaston batting .285, 12 homers and 40 driven in. One of the few players I can remember that got picked up by an organization early in the year and then released back to the RedHawks. Pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 to John Gaston. Buddy Sosnowski over at third base. We're in the 5th. 2 teams will play again tomorrow night at 7:05. Fireworks post-game, fan appreciation night, the 1-1. Swung on, chopper back up the middle. That's going to get through. And it'll be 7-0 Fargo and an RBI single by John Gaston. And here's Ryan Delgado. Fargo now with 8 hits, and they lead at 7-0. Horse is just about out of the barn on this one. And Ryan Delgado, the batter, he's flown out to left field twice. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And that'll get right side. 5,588 here today for a Sunday afternoon. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. And now Delgado calls for time and steps out. And I think the Goldeyes are going to send Chris Salamita, who's also coached first base today, down to the bullpen to maybe get somebody up. 1-1 is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Salamita, I don't know if he's playing messenger down there or not. I don't see anybody getting up to start throwing. 7 runs. for Fargo. And they're all earned against Todd Privet. The pitch swung on and missed as Delgado ended up walking here. And Marcos Rodriguez, the batter, he's 0 for 2. 7 runs, 8 hits for Fargo, 0-5-1 for Winnipeg. We're in the 5th. 3 in, 2 out, 2 on. The 0-1 swung on, fouled to the plate. It's 0-2 to Marcos Rodriguez, who's the 8th man to hit in the inning. And it all started with the leadoff walk. Nothing and 2 to Rodriguez. He's popped out and struck out. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and the inning comes to an end. 5 strikeouts for Todd Privet. 3 runs come in to score for Fargo on 3 hits. No errors. They leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of 5. 7-0 Fargo in front on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark and fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, both of which are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
You make a tea time, and Mother Nature goes,
I don't think so.
Good thing there's the Golf Dome. With 5 virtual golf simulators, you can play on courses from around the world. Get your practice in at a driving range where you pay by time, not by bucket, and save 40% with summer rates. It's fun stuff, and no crazy weather. The Golf Dome, the bubble off Sterling Lion Parkway. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for specials and coupons.
Yes, hello? Can I get someone to assist me in the digital camera department, please? I've been waiting for 20 minutes, and I'd like to buy this camera before it becomes obsolete.
If you've got camera questions, Don's Photo has answers. So why buy from a box store? You'll find that same camera at the same low price at Don's, minus the confusion. Visit donsphoto.com or stop by one of our 3 Winnipeg stores and let's talk photography.
Bottom of the 5th inning, we welcome you back. Just want to let you know, if you're scoring at home, that Ryan Delgado was actually hit by a pitch. He didn't walk to get aboard at first in the top half of this 5th inning. 7-0, Fargo in front. Chris Roberson, Sherundle DeCaster, Barbero Canizares. And the Goldeyes will have Kaohi Downing starting to throw in the bullpen. First pitch is swung on and popped up right side of the infield. And right there is Ryan Stovall, and he backs up, does the second baseman into the grass and right, and makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Sherundle DeCaster, who's 2 for 2. Infield single and a double. Goldeyes have 5 hits, but are being shut out. And the first pitch is swung on and popped up down the right field line. Long run. And Rodriguez was trying to make a basket catch, got turned around a little bit, and the first baseman has it drop right by his feet. Middle of the 3rd inning, Gary 3, Laredo 1 in Gary. Remember, if Laredo wins that game, they clinch. And the 0-1 is low from Ethan Opsel. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. And a ball came out of the seats, I think. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is inside. 2-1. Actually, Chris Allen's getting loose in the bullpen. Down that left field line. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled the plate. 2-2. Chris Allen's throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg. And the 2-2 is outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2. The pitch. Swung on, grounded out toward third. Nice pickup by Campbell. Shuffles and throws. 2 away. As he gets it over to first. And the batter is Barbero Canizares, who's 2 for 2 today. You know, I know the Goldeyes were out last night. I know there was a few that were probably out late. I know they were happy to celebrate getting into the postseason. Had a quick turnaround for an afternoon game here, but there is not a lot of life in the old beast. First pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side like that. And up with it, Stovall over to first, and we're through 5. We go on to the 6th. Zeros across the board. Fargo leading it 7-0 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
This Goldeyes season, Salisbury House on the Esplanade Riel is hitting it right out of the park with great new taste sensations to get you ready to roar before the game or relive the fun after the final out. With so many great choices, every visit is a new eating adventure. And remember, Sal's is the only place to go for a nip platter, the fan favorite that hits a home run every time. So before or after any Goldeyes game, stroll on over for great food and fun on the Esplanade Riel at Salisbury House. Your house, your food, your way.
Commissionaires, Manitoba's premier security solutions provider, will take care of your home security needs the next time you go away on vacation. Commissionaires' team of bonded professionals will check on your home and help satisfy your insurance requirements. They do interior and exterior patrols and make your home look lived in. Visit their website at commissionaires.mb.ca for more information about their House Watch service. Commissionaires, trusted every day, everywhere.
For 5 years, the new Pembina Chrysler has become Winnipeg's most conveniently located automotive center. From a 30-minute ORS-free oil change, All-Make Collision Center, Canada's largest parts volume dealer, or an incredible selection of new and used vehicles, it's really all here at the new Pembina Chrysler. So why drive to the outskirts of the city to buy, much less go all the way back for service, when it's all here at the new Pembina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 300 Pembina Highway or PembinaChrysler.com.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
That's it for Todd Privet here today. Chris Allen will come in and replace him and be the second pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg. It's all Fargo. They lead at 7-0. We go to the 6th inning. For Privet, 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs. They're all earned. A walk, 5 strikeouts. He hit a batter. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. For Chris Allen, a right-hander, he will face Ryan Stovall, Aaron Eggleston, and Zach Penpraise going back to the top of the order. 7 runs, 8 hits for Fargo. 5-1 for Winnipeg. And this pitching change, of course, brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Chris Allen, a big, tall right-hander, 6'4", 220, from the great state of Pennsylvania. 27 years old. He'll be 28 in December. And Ryan Stovall, the batter. For Chris Allen, he'll make his 43rd appearance of the year, his 12th as a Goldeye. First pitch is in there for a strike. 42 previous appearances. He's 5-5 with a 3.31 ERA. 51 2/3 innings. 51 hits, 19 earned runs. The pitch swung on and fouled back, and it's 0-2. 19 earned runs, only 8 walks. He's got very good control. 46 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .258 against him. As a Goldeye, this is appearance number 12. He's 1-0 with a 3.24. 0-2 to Stovall. The pitch is a fastball that's just outside, 1-2. Stovall 1 for 2 today, a base hit, a run scored, a stolen base, and then he struck out his last trip. 1-2 is in the dirt, 2 balls and 2 strikes. For Chris Allen, he turned pro in 2008, and every season has been as an independent league player. Frontier League, Can-Am League, American Association. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stovall. The pitch swung on, filleted right side. Look out into the seats, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Somebody asked me the other day when we had that game that was an hour and 55 minutes long, if that was a Goldeye record. 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. And we do it again. On Friday night in the 5-2 loss to Sioux City, the game took 1 hour and 55 minutes. It would be top 10 for sure. I know that in the record book they've kept track of or identified the top 10 longest games. 2-2. Swung on, comebacker, knocked down by Allen, picks it up by his feet, throws to first just to get Stovall, and there's 1 away. I do know this. Back in 2000, Rick Forney on opening day had a real quick one. That was 1 hour and 59 minutes as the Goldeyes beat Sioux Falls. There was also a game here that particular year that was even shorter. Kevin Orga, I looked it up yesterday. First pitch is low, ball 1. Kevin Orga and the Goldeyes beat Madison here on August the 2nd in 2000 in an hour and 53 minutes. 1-0. Swung on, lined over first, down the right field line, in toward the corner. After it goes Mazzola, he'll pick it up and fire it back toward the infield. Not before Aaron Eggleston has a double. And he's aboard for the second time after a walk. He scored a run. And that is hit number 9 for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. And here's Penpraise, who's 2 for 3 today. Now, I had at best a cursory look at some of these times, and what you need to do is kind of go through every year and write them down. But on the quick look, the hour and 53 was the shortest I could find, but the 155 from a couple nights ago was definitely top 10. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. 1 out, 1 on. In a 7-0 lead for Fargo. And Chris Allen will come set. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And Praise is bounced out, driven in a run, stole a base and scored in the 3rd, singled and scored in the 5th. A 4-run 3rd for Fargo, a 3-run 5th. We're in the 6th. They lead at 7-0. The 2-2 swung on, lifted out toward right center field, and that will drop for another hit for Zach Penpraise. And he will race towards second and be in standing. It's 8-0 Fargo here. And Ben Praise has his third hit. Why do they continue to throw that same pitch? He's put it into right center all 3 times here today. And Fargo scored in 2 straight innings, 3 of the last 4, and they lead at 8-0. Buddy Sosnowski, the batter. And the first pitch is swung on and lined to right field for a base hit. And Sosnowski has a couple of hits now. And Nick Jackson, the batter. Yeah, this is kind of turning ugly here, and you understand what went on last night and all that, but if the horse is out of the barn here today already, you would hope that there's a bounce back here tomorrow, because this is not fun to watch. I'm sure not fun to listen to. And Nick Jackson, the batter, he's 2 for 3. So 1 out, 1 in, runners on the corners. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jackson has doubled twice, driven in a run, is league-leading 85th. Ties him with teammate Ryan Delgado. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. Ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Praise at third, Sosnowski at first. The pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Jackson. Wind is still blowing from right to left. Chris Allen will come set. And the pitch is a breaking ball that's low. 3-2 or 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Allen from the stretch and the pitch. Swung on, fouled back into the sky suite to my left. And a nice catch by a fan there. 2-2 to Nick Jackson. Jackson hitting 300 right on the button coming in. 17 homers and 85 driven in. And Allen will come set and the pitch. Swung on, line to right field on that changeup. And that'll get another run in. Around second, heading for third is Sosnowski on an RBI single by Nick Jackson. And it's 9-0. And since getting the first out, it's been 4 straight hits. And here's Eric Campbell, who was 1 for 3. He's homered, popped out, and bounced out. 9-0 Fargo. And the Goldeyes will get somebody else up in the bullpen. First pitch is in there for a strike. And it's going to be lefty Jack Van Leeuwen. A little bit of short toss in front of that bullpen mound. Allen will come set in the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on, and that is hit to center field. In and over is Roberson. He'll make the catch, tagging, and coming in to score is Sosnowski to make it 10-0. 10-zip. Double digits have been hit by Fargo, and they're 2 away in this sixth inning. And here's John Gaston with a runner at first base. 2 outs and 3 in. 10 runs, 12 hits for Fargo, 0-5-1. For Winnipeg, Gaston 1 for 3 today. And Allen will come set. First pitch. Swung on, fouled to my left, and on top of the roof. Strike 1. Gaston has 41 RBI. This is game 63 for him. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a 91-mile-an-hour heater, and it's 0-2. Nothing and 2 to John Gaston. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes he goes. But Fargo adds on. They get 3 more runs. They do so on a total of 4 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of 6. 10-0 Fargo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Thinking forward means challenging your business to grow. It's about making hard decisions today to ensure a better tomorrow. At MNP, we'll help your business think forward by being a partner that understands your business challenges and providing industry-specific thought leaders to help take you to the next level. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
Recycle everywhere.
It's a swing, and he popped it up. Has he got it?
The ball was caught, but not by a glove, Mike. Looks like it landed inside a Recycle Everywhere bin. I'd recognize that little blue bird anywhere.
They're everywhere these days.
Beverage container recycling is expanding in Manitoba. Look for Recycle Everywhere bins at Shaw Stadium and other public places. Visit us at recycleeverywhere.ca.
Recycle everywhere.
A little of this. A little of that. A little of this. A little of that. And a whole lot of whatever in between.
Funky Gold Medina. Give me the news, I got a bad case.
99.9 Bob FM. 80s, 90s, and whatever.
Bottom of the 6th inning. And some defensive changes for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. Max Casper will come into third base in place of Eric Campbell. And Max Casper starts at third as Josh Mazzola will lead it off against Ethan Opsel. 10-0 Fargo in front. First pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. I think that's the only defensive change. And the pitch swung on and fouled back. For strike 2. Mazzola, Day, and Coles. 5, 6, and 7. The 0-2. Swung on, that's hit out to right center, and that will be missed by Eggleston. He tried to dive at it again. Breaking for second is Mazzola. The throw is cut off as Gaston backed up the center fielder. And Mazzola will have a double to lead off. And the Goldeyes have their 6th hit of the afternoon. Let's have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week. Only one more game to go on the regular season schedule. Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come into Boston Pizza during grill therapy. You could win the ultimate hockey road trip to see Winnipeg play LA in LA. Boston Pizza, here to make you happy. Well, tomorrow is Fan Appreciation Night, post-game fireworks. As Kyle Day will take the first pitch. And also, one lucky fan will have a chance to win $15,000 worth of Duraco windows tomorrow. We're on the air at 6:30. Pre-game show at 7:05. The 1-0. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to get through. Maybe score a run. No, they're going to hold up Mazzola at third base. The ball gets to the backstop, but it's backed up by Opsel. So Kyle Day has a little roller through the right side. The Goldeyes have runners on the corners here. In the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing 10-0. And Mike Cole's the batter. And then the Goldeyes will start. They'll get Tuesday off. Now the team will go down to Fargo on Tuesday, but the series will not begin until Wednesday. And that is a best-of-5 first-round playoff series between these two teams, starting in Fargo Wednesday and Thursday, then back up to Winnipeg Friday. Saturday and Sunday, as necessary, are in Winnipeg as well. So it's 2, and then 1 for sure, 2 or maybe 3 in Winnipeg on the back end. First pitch to Coles is inside, ball 1. We'll have all the action for you on TSN 1290. In fact, we'll have all the action for you right across the radio network, as CJ Radio will pick up the playoff games as well. We confirmed that today. 1-0. Swung on, line out to center. That's going to be caught by Eggleston. His throw will be cut off at the mound, and there's a mocking applause from the fans here as the Goldeyes score a run. How about that? Sack fly, and it's 10-1 as Mazzola scores from third. An RBI for Mike Coles, his 50th run batted into the year. And here's Amos Ramon, who's 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch. And Opsel will come set. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. So we'll have all the action for you right across the network, starting Wednesday night, 6:30 with the pregame show. First pitch at 7:05. And all the playoff games. Could be 3, or could be as many as 10. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, swung on, that's hit to center field. Eggleston is there, and he'll make the catch for the second out. 2 away in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Jose Duran the batter. And Jose will step in from the right-hand side. By the way, tickets are available if you want to get them, and you can get them here at the box office at Shaw Park or Ticketmaster.ca or 855 Goldeye. Of course, if you're a season ticket holder, they're already in your season ticket holder books. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to Duran. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it's nothing in 2. Nothing in 2 to Jose Duran. Jose today is singled and bounced out. Goldeyes have scored a run. There's 2 outs, and Kyle Day over at first base. The pitch is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jack Van Leeuwen throwing in the bullpen. On the mound now for the Goldeyes. He'll probably come out for the 7th. 10-1 Fargo's in front here. 1-2 is inside and low, 2-2. Denver win versus Jake Labor tomorrow. Wynn does not have a record nor an ERA. The 2-2 swung on, hit to center field, and there you are again, Aaron Eggleston, and he makes the catch for the 3rd out. All 3 outs caught by Eggleston in center. Goldeyes get a run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go to the 7th inning. 10-1 Fargo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The
Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you and Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
We finally found the perfect house.
A real fixer-upper.
Well, we want to do things our way. Everything new, but in a real character home.
So when it came to a mortgage, there was only one place to go.
SCU.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. When you're doing that big reno, SCU will be there with great rates and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
The Field of Dreams Foundation helps kids in need by supporting children's charities. I'm Tony Fletcher, president of the Field of Dreams Foundation, urging you to help out by picking up our special coupon book at Shaw Park for just $5. It's packed with $100 in savings at popular ballpark concessions and local restaurants, or you can pledge an amount per Goldeyes strikeout in the Fillmore Riley K's for Kids program. Learn more at goldeyes.com. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation continues to make kids' dreams come true.
It's time to get back into the action. Batter up, turn it up. This is Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. Now back to the voice of the Goldeyes, Paul Edmonds.
Jack Van Leeuwen will be the new pitcher for Winnipeg. The product of Brandon, South Dakota, comes in this 7th inning. That's it for Chris Allen, 1 inning. And for Chris, he gives up 4 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned. He ended up not walking a batter and striking 1 out. Pitching change is brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Van Leeuwen, the left-hander, will be the 3rd pitcher of the day for Winnipeg. It's 10-1 Fargo. Ryan Delgado, 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch, and he'll lead it off here. And Van Leeuwen, the lefty, kicks and comes home. First pitch is inside, and Delgado just got hit by a pitch on the foot. So he's been hit twice today, has Delgado. Once by Privet and once by the other lefty now here in the game, Jack Van Leeuwen. Now the batter is Marcos Rodriguez, who's 0 for 3 today.
The first baseman, number 16, Marco Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez steps in from the right side. And the first pitch is way to the backstop. And Delgado will get up to second base on a wild pitch. Oh, boy. And Marcos Rodriguez with ball 1 on him, the 1-0. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. 1-1. Rodriguez has popped out and struck out twice. And the pitch is swung on and hit out towards center field. Roberson is there. He'll make the catch and fire it back toward the cutoff man, and that's Kendall. And Rodriguez flies out to center field. And 1 down for Ryan Stovall. Stovall 1 for 3 today. 10-1. Fargo leads it on 12 hits. They picked up 4 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th, 3 more in the 6th. Goldeyes countering with 1 in the bottom of 6. First pitch. Breaking ball is outside, ball 1. Try to get an update. Pitch is swung on, bounced on the third base line by diving Ramon and down in the left field corner. And in to score is going to be Delgado, and up to second base is Stovall with an RBI double, and it's 11-1. There is not much to see here today, I can tell you that. 11-1 Fargo. And the batter is Aaron Eggleston, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. First pitch is outside, ball 1. For Jack Van Leeuwen, the left-hander, the pitch is in there for a strike. He makes his 50th appearance. His 11th as a Goldeye. He's 4-1 with a 3.62 ERA. And the pitch is hit out toward third. Picked up there by DeCaster, actually, and he fires across to get Eggleston for the second out. So Goldeyes have had a player change here. And DeCaster goes from first base over to third. Mazzola comes in from right field, and he'll go to first base. And Zach Penpraise, the batter, with 1 in, 2 out, and 1 on. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. And Kauhi Downing out in right field. And the pitch. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. So Kauhi Downing playing left field. This all happens in the 7th inning. DeCaster over to third. Mazzola in from right to play first, and Downing into the game. And Kauhi's going to get opportunity maybe to hit here, as he'll hit in Amos Ramon's spot. And that might come up, well, maybe in the 7th, but more possibly in the 8th. Pitches bounce back in behind second base to his left. Kendall picks that up and throws to first and gets Penpraise, who is 3 for 4 until that at bat. And that is it for Fargo in the top of 7. They get another run. They have a 10-run lead again. They get a run. They do so on a hit, and they leave one. After 6.5 stretch time in my hometown, we invite you wherever you are today to get up with us and do the same. We'll go to the bottom of 7. It's all RedHawks, 11-1 over Winnipeg on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Winter. Okay, you don't want to think about it now, but picture this. Endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water lapping at your toes, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving. Put yourself in the picture this winter with Air Canada Vacations direct flights from Winnipeg to Jamaica. Go on. Tell Jack Frost to get lost. Escape to the sun and fun of an Air Canada vacation in Jamaica. Get started at aircanadavacations.com.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Sarah's on the line.
I want a cool new phone, but I have a fear of commitment.
Well, now with Rogers FlexTab, you can get your dream phone, like an HTC One X, on your terms with a low upfront payment.
That's great.
And you could be free of your FlexTab agreement at any time just by paying the remaining balance for the phone.
So I could pay it off in a couple of months.
Sure.
Or next year.
No need to commit. Introducing FlexTab from Rogers. Conditions apply.
Yours today at your local Rogers store, the official wireless provider to the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
Who do your Winnipeg Goldeyes trust to keep them in the game with state-of-the-art chiropractic care? ChiroCare Health Center. And if the professionals at ChiroCare Health Center can keep highly tuned athletes going strong for over 100 games a season, imagine what they could do for you. To meet the chiropractic team trusted by your Winnipeg Goldeyes, visit chirocarehealth.com or call 488-CARE. ChiroCare Health Center. Care today for a better tomorrow.
Top of the order for Winnipeg, bottom of the 7th. And it's 11-1 for Fargo, and their rookie, Ethan Opsel, has done a real good job here today. And he delivers the first pitch of the last of the 7th to Kendall for a strike. Price is 0 for 3 today, followed by Chris Roberson, Sherrundle DeCaster. The 0-1. Swung on, and a comebacker right to Opsel, knocked it down. It was up by his face, and he manages to catch the baseball, throw to first base, and get Kendall for out number 1. The batter is Chris Roberson. He's 0 for 3. Well, let's have a look at the answer and pass along the winner's name on trivia here in the last of the 7th. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And Chris Roberson 0 for 3 today. Batting from the right side, the pitch is inside 1-1. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites, the 1-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short. And to his right, a backhanded pickup again by Penn Praise, and a throw to first, and there's 2 down. Now to Castor the bat. And Schrendel is 2 for 3 today. Question today was this. On Friday night, Sioux City Explorers outfielder Peter Barrows hit 3 home runs to help his club to a win over the Goldeyes. Name the only other Sioux City Explorers player to hit 3 homers in a game here at Shaw Park against the Goldeyes. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Well, congratulations to, I hope I get this right, Gilly Bronstein. 1-0 is low, 2 balls and no strikes in River Heights. Gilly Bronstein. 2 balls, no strikes. Gilly knew the answer to be the 2-0 is low, 3-0. Marcel Longmire. Remember him? Catcher for Sioux City, the 3-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. On August the 4th, 2005, he hit 3 solo home runs. 3-1. Swung on, popped up. Right field, John Gaston underneath it, and he'll make the catch. And the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of 7. We'll pick that up when we come back. Tell you who he hit him off of, what the score was, and a couple other things about that game as well. We'll go to the 8th. It's all Fargo. They lead by 10, 11-1 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
So, will it be door number 1 or door number 2? Instead, why not ask,
is that the best you can do?
Get more than just a door. With Best Windows and Doors, you'll get a full door system. Choose the style, the glass, even whether you want it stained or not, and we'll put it together. So when it's time to decide on a door, be sure to ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Thinking real estate? For a home run every time, choose RE/MAX. Whether you need to buy or sell a home or lease or sell commercial real estate, RE/MAX has your bases covered. Plus, they're Winnipeg's #1 negotiator. Find your dream home or invest for your future. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. RE/MAX. Visit remax-winnipeg.com to find your agent today.
Your barbecue would like a word with you.
Turkey.
No, it's not calling you a
turkey.
It's merely suggesting that Granny's fresh turkey pieces make a great change of taste on the barbecue. Fast, convenient, delicious, and packed with nutrition, Granny's turkey pieces are the perfect way to add sensible sizzle to your barbecuing. Take it from the one who really knows. Granny's
turkey
goes great on the barbecue. Granny's
turkey.
Great taste, healthy living.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we go to the 8th inning. Zach Baldwin will come in now after Jack Van Leeuwen worked an inning. Gave up a hit, a run. It was earned. No walks, no strikeouts. A wild pitch and a hit batsman. And now Zach Baldwin, the 4th pitcher of the afternoon for Winnipeg. It's 11-1 Fargo. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And for Zach, a left-hander. And for Baldwin, he will make his 38th appearance. 2-3 with a 6.61 ERA. 31 1/3 innings, 40 hits, 23 earned runs. 15 walks, 19 strikeouts. The opposition batting .323 against him. He'll go lefty-lefty with Buddy Sosnowski right here. First pitch is in there for a strike. Sosnowski's had a good day. He's 2 for 4. Fargo has 13 hits here today. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. We were talking about the answer to trivia, and Gilly Bromstein is our winner, by the way, and Marcel Longmire was the answer to the question the last and the only other, aside from Peter Barrows, Sioux City Explorer to hit 3 home runs in this ballpark. Pitch is swung on and missed, and Sosnowski down on strikes. And here's Nick Jackson. Now Jackson will step in from the left side. He is 3 for 4 today with a couple of RBI. He has 86 to lead the league. Marcel Longmire on August the 4th, 2005 hit 3 solo home runs to account for Sioux City's 3 runs in a 9-3 loss to the Goldeyes that day. First pitch is in there for a strike. He hit all 3 home runs off of, remember this guy? P.J. Connolly. The 0-1. Swung on, and that's hit to center field, well stroked. Back goes Roberson. Now a quick turn to our left, his right. And he makes the catch on Jackson, and there's 2 away. Tell you the story I remember. I remember Marcel hitting the home runs here. And I remember the fans applauding the 3rd home run, and quite loudly. And it was off P.J. Connolly, of course. And you might remember in 2005, there was also a player on the Goldeyes named Kevin Burns. And Kevin and PJ, although they were a little bit different in age, with Kevin Burns, the position player, being the older baseball player. First pitch to Max Casper is in a little bit low, ball 1. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Although they were a little bit different in age, they were both from the same hometown. Kevin Burns and P.J. Connolly were both from Beloit, Wisconsin. And they knew each other. The 1-1. Swung on, and that's lined to left field for a base hit. And Max Casper will have his team's 14th hit of the afternoon and a 2-out single here off Zach Baldwin in the 8th. And I remember Kevin was really heated about it because it was kind of like the relationship between he and P.J. Connolly, like older brother, younger brother. They knew each other somehow growing up, and Kevin was a little bit older, and I don't know if they worked out baseball camps together or if Kevin actually coached P.J. at one point or something along those lines. But I remember Kevin Burns was not very happy about Marcel Longmire being applauded for his 3rd home run here against the Goldeyes. In the game, Winnipeg won 9-3. Here's John Gaston. First pitch is in there for a strike. Anyway, congratulations to Gilly Bromstein. Marcel Longmire, 3 home runs was the answer we're looking for. And now Peter Barrows joins him as the only 2 Sioux City Explorers to hit 3 homers in a ball game here. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Gaston is 1 for 4 today. He struck out twice, lined out, had an RBI single. Chris Bodeshbaugh throwing to the bullpen down the left field line for Winnipeg, the 0-2. Ooh, way outside, and that bounced. And goes back to the screen, up to second base. On the wild pitch is Max Casper. One and 2 to Gaston. Kevin Salmon here on site was telling me that there's some rain in the area. Let's hope that we get this one done and they can rain all at once. 1-2. Swung on, sent down the right field line. Foul. And it's still a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. And Baldwin comes set, checks Casper, the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted out toward right. Here comes Downing, and he dives and makes the catch. What a grab by Kaohi Downing. Coming into the game, doing his best Josh Mazzola out there. And making a really nice grab, does Kaohi. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and One left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. 11-1 Fargo on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive Preflex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfishermultispecies.com or contact Winnipeg Sport and Leisure at 1-800-661-7669. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Thinking forward means challenging your business to grow. It's about making hard decisions today to ensure a better tomorrow. At MNP, we'll help your business think forward by being a partner that understands your business challenges and providing industry-specific thought leaders to help take you to the next level. Think forward. Contact your local MNP office or visit us online at mnp.ca.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robin's. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robin's coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robin's fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robin's. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Barbero Canizares, Josh Mazzola, and Kyle Day. 4-5-6. And the order for Winnipeg. First pitch from Ethan Opsel is low ball one. 11-1 Fargo. And Opsel works into his 8th. There is activity in that bullpen for Fargo, though. 1-0. Is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Eric Massingham getting loose in the bullpen for Fargo down the right field line. 2-1. Breaking ball swung on and sent down the left field line and into the corner. Fair ball. Extra bases for Canizares. And he'll have his 3rd hit today. And a leadoff double to boot in the bottom of this 8th inning. Trades and Transactions brought to you by the Animal Hospital Manitoba. We are a full-service veterinary hospital that also provides behavioral and nutritional counseling. The Animal Hospital Manitoba, we treat your pets as if they were our own. And Josh Mazzola has doubled and scored. He is 1 for 3. And Mazzola will step in from the right side. He extended a hitting streak to 6 straight with a double and has scored the only run for Winnipeg in the 6th inning. Opsel will come set, and the first pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Oh, boy. By the way, Gary is leading Laredo 5-3 in the 5th. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Gary 5, Laredo 3 in the 5th. If Laredo doesn't win, they don't clinch. Now, later tonight at home, if Grand Prairie doesn't win against Amarillo, the 0-2 swung on and missed, and Mazzola down on strikes. Strikeout number 3 here for Opsel. And here's Kyle Day. And Day 1 for 2 with a walk. If Laredo does not come back and beat Gary, well, they will not clinch by having a victory. If they were to win today in Gary, they would clinch the South Division title. But if they don't win, it's incumbent on Grand Prairie to win, because if Grand Prairie doesn't win tonight at home against Amarillo, well, then Laredo will clinch. Because if you can figure out the quick math, Grand Prairie would still be 2 games back with 1 game to go. First pitch is inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball is outside, 2-0. We're in the bottom of 8. 11-1 Fargo. Runner at second, 1 out, and a 2-0 count on Kyle Day. 0-2 is low. 3 balls and no strikes. This one's had no pace to it. It's had very little emotion, no tempo. And as somebody described, it's had a lackluster feel to it. Pitches in there for a strike, and it's 3-1, and I would concur. Lots of folks at the end of the top of the 8th started heading home. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is outside, ball 4, and Day will draw a walk. Second walk issued by Ethan Opsal. And Mike Cole's the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a sac fly. And here comes Doug Simonuck, and I think he's going to get his young left-hander and Ethan Opsal, who pitched great. And yes, Doug Simonuck will point down to the bullpen and bring in Eric Massingham. So we'll get a pitching change. We'll tell our stations across the network. We'll take a 70-second timeout. 11-1, Fargo in front. Goldeyes have 1 out and 2 on. Back in 70 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
When you're stepping up to the plate with a major league appetite, make the big play for the home run special at Chicken Delight. Here's the pitch. 8 pieces of delicious chicken, medium fries and gravy, 2-liter Pepsi, and 2 free Winnipeg Goldeyes ticket vouchers. That's a $40 value for just $26.99. It's a hit.
So don't call tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
What if I told you that chiropractic care is highly effective in treating work-related injuries and that the cost is fully covered through the Workers' Compensation Board? And what if I told you that I'll assess the cause of your pain rather than mask your symptoms, and that I'll offer a treatment that doesn't involve drugs or surgery? Would you be interested? Manitoba chiropractors are passionate about improving the lives of all Manitobans, working to help injured workers regain their active lives.
Manitoba chiropractors, making life better.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball Live on TSN 1290. Brought to you in part by Avalon and the Gulf Dome.
Well, we go to the bottom of 8, where the Goldeyes have 2 on and 1 out. And Fargo will bring in a new pitcher in Eric Massingham. It's 11-1 for Fargo here in the bottom of 8. Mike Coles is going to face Massingham. Ethan Opsal, 7 1/3 innings, 8 hits, a run. It was earned. Responsible for 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. He hit a batter. He's the pitcher of record on a winning side. He can win it. He can't lose it. And Massingham will face Mike Coles. While they're in the second quarter in Saskatchewan, and the Rough Riders lead the Blue Bombers 24-10. No, 24-0. 24-0 for Saskatchewan in the second quarter. 24-0. And Mike Cole's the batter. And Coles is grounded out, flown out, had a sac fly today. 2 on, 1 out. Massingham will come set. First pitch is in there for a strike. Eric Massingham, a right-hander, 6'2", 215. From California. 25 years old. And the 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Coles, 3 home runs, 50 driven in. Canizares at second. Kyle Day is at first. Massingham comes set. The 1-1. Swung on. That's hit to center field. And right there is Eggleston a few steps back, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And here is Kaohe Downing. Made a nice catch. Now he'll get to swing the bat. And Downing on the year is hitting .250. He is 1 for 4 at the plate with an RBI. Stands in from the right side. And Massingham will come set. First pitch is high, ball 1. Remember, Downing was a position player last year in the Giants system. He wanted to pitch this year, though. And that's what he's done. Almost exclusively. There's been a few at-bats, as I mentioned. 4th so far this year. The 1-0. He has swung on, fouled back, and it's 1-1. And he's had some time in the outfield. The ultimate utility guy, I guess. You know, he's also pitched a lot out of that bullpen for Winnipeg. 36 appearances. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fastball that he could not catch up to. 11 runs, 14 hits for Fargo, a run, 8 hits, and 1 error for Winnipeg. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Goldeyes are down on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We'll go to the 9th. All Fargo, they lead it by 10, 11-1 on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
Good times with good friends are a sure thing at the Upper Deck Sports Bar. Rustle up your buddies and come get closer than ever to live sports action on crystal clear, huge HD TVs that make you feel you're there. The Upper Deck delivers all-star taste sensations, a flat-out fun atmosphere, and just steps away, edge-of-your-seat gaming action, and world-class entertainment. See the games, play the games at the Upper Deck Sports Bar in McPhilp Station Casino.
Your best friend may be furry, but they're part of your family. So when it comes to your pet's health, they deserve to be treated like family at Animal Hospital of Manitoba. Their experienced professionals provide the very latest in veterinary care for cats, dogs, ferrets, rabbits, just about any pet you can imagine. And they take pride in educating clients and following up to make sure your best friend is doing just fine. Animal Hospital of Manitoba, 995 Main Street. We care for your pets as if they were our own.
That baseball glove, you know the one. The one that you got in high school. The one that got you MVP your senior year. Yeah, you know the one. And we do too. At Ranger Insurance, we protect what's important to you. Because whatever size it is, it's the little things that matter. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, Ranger Insurance has a plan that's right for you. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Never miss the action with live Goldeyes coverage on TSN 1290. Now, back to the voice of the Goldeyes. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Well, Chris Bodeshbaugh will be the new pitcher for Winnipeg, and he'll work this 9th inning. And he'll be the 5th pitcher of the afternoon. Zach Baldwin is done. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, a strikeout, and a wild pitch. Pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management. 4520909. 11-1 Fargo in front. Remember, kids after the game can run the bases here for free. And Bodeshbaugh will throw his last warm-up pitch and then a throw by Day down to second. And Ryan Delgado, Marcos Rodriguez, and Ryan Stovall, 6, 7, and 8 due up here for Fargo. And Delgado will step in from the right side. Bodeshbaugh from California, a right-hander, 6'3", 190, 27 years old. First pitch. Fastball is on the inside edge for a strike. Delgado is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch twice and scored a run. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Laredo pulls within 1 at 5-4 in the 6th, trailing the Railcats. Remember, Laredo wins. They win that South Division title. Pitch swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. For Bodeshbaugh, he comes in and makes his 48th appearance. His 9th as a Goldeye. He is 6-5 with a 4.18 ERA. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on. That is crushed to straightaway center. Back goes Roberson, and it is gone. A home run for Ryan Delgado. Second home run of the day for Fargo. Delgado's 20th of the year to tie him with Ole Sheldon. And RBI number 86 to tie teammate Nick Jackson. And it's 12-1 for the RedHawks. Dead central. And Marcos Rodriguez, the batter. He is 0 for 4. So we'll see Rodriguez, Stovall, and Eggleston now. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Well, Fargo has 15 hits here today. I don't care. I don't want to hear anybody around the Goldeyes say, well, we have trouble seeing the baseball in our ballpark and we're hitting better on the road, blah, blah. Tell you what, Sioux City and Fargo have come in here and swatted the baseball around just fine all week here. 15 more hits. Bodeshbaugh gives up his 4th home run of the year. Oh, 2 is inside. And Rodriguez got turned out of the way of that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez has popped out, flown out, struck out twice. Bodeshbaugh comes set, 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled into the seats behind the Goldeyes dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 9th inning, nobody out. 12-1 Fargo. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. Let's have a look at Inside the Numbers, brought to you by Recycle Everywhere, making away from home recycling commonplace. To learn more, visit recycleeverywhere.ca. Now, Fargo had just 4 hits yesterday, but that was against probably one of the best pitchers in the league. Sioux City had a night where they had 8, 18, 15, and 10 so far on this homestand for Winnipeg. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch missed outside. Bodeshbaugh will come set. And the pitch missed inside. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And Bodeshbaugh comes set. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. And the Goldeyes will walk only their second batter of the afternoon. And Ryan Stovall, the batter, he's 2 for 4. And Stovall will step up from the right side. Goldeyes maybe looking for something on the ground to turn 2. And the first pitch is swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Goldeyes have been out-hit so far to this point on the homestand, 70-56. And of course, they've won just 2 of the 6 starts. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, or did it not hit the bat and just got away from Day? It's a swinging strike for strike 2 for Stovall. And we'll see how they charge that. It'll be a wild pitch. Goldeyes have thrown 3 of those today. Runner at second base in Marcos Rodriguez. Fargo leads at 12-1. And the pitch is a called third strike on the outside corner, and Stovall will go down looking. And he didn't like the call. Goldeyes pick up a strikeout. And that will be strikeout number 8 for Winnipeg pitching. Here's Aaron Eggleston, who's 1 for 3 today with a walk and 2 runs scored. There's your numbers. Inside the numbers, Goldeyes have been out hit 70-56 through 6 games on this homestand. First pitch to Eggleston. Swung on and fouled away left side. The highest hit total was Sioux City. They had 18. The lowest, the Goldeyes limited Fargo to 4 last night. Highest for the Goldeyes was 13. And that was last night. And the lowest, 6. Pitch is swung on, lifted out toward left field. And that is going to drop for a base hit. As Cole stumbled around out there and couldn't come up with the baseball, and rounding third and coming in to score will be Rodriguez to make it 13-1. So Eggleston will have a double, I guess. No RBI. As Kendall went back and tried to dive out, couldn't make the catch, and the ball bounced in there, and Coles kind of took his eye off it, and then it bounced right by him. A double for Eggleston, no RBI. Here's Zach Penpraise, who has 3 hits today. 16 hits now for Fargo. And Bodeshbaugh will come set. First pitch, swung on, fouled back for strike 1. The lowest hit total for Winnipeg was on Friday night, and I lost to Sioux City. 6 hits. They have 8 today, the 0-1. Swung on, fouled to the plate. And it's 0-2. Somebody described the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks as the village people today in an email, with Penpraise's hair, Sosnowski's mustache. 0-2, swung on, fouled away. And out of play, 0-2. Well, Penpraise, it was even better at the start of the year with the hair because he had the beard going too. He's kind of doing his best Johnny Damon when he first signed with the Boston Red Sox. 0-2, swung on, wrapped out towards short, backhanded pickup. Oh, an attempt on it by Kendall off the heel of his glove, and he won't make the play. And that should be an error. It will be E6. I don't know, it's not been sharp here today. And some more folks will head home. Buddy Sosnowski, the batter, he's 2 for 5 today. 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. 1 out, 2 in, 13-1 Fargo. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And Bodeshbaugh will come set, and the 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomorrow, Denver win against lefty Jake Labor. The 1-1. High, 2 balls and 1 strike. $13 runs, 16 hits for Fargo. The 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Nick Jackson stands on deck. And Bodeshbaugh comes set. The 3-1 is high, ball 4. Oh boy. And the bases are loaded. Second walk issued by Bodeshbaugh in the inning. Here's Nick Jackson, who's 3 for 5 today with 2 RBI. And Jackson will step in from the left side. A Red Hawk at every base. Eggleston at third, Penpraise at second, Sosnowski at first base. First pitch to Jackson. Swing and a miss for strike 1 and a 95-mile-an-hour heater upstairs. Nothing in 1 to Nick Jackson. And Bodeshbaugh will come set. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper right side. Took something off of that. Fielded by Steve Montgomery. And that dugout for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. Two-handed catch. Nothing in 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Chased a high fastball at 93, and that's a strikeout for Bodeshbaugh. And there's 2 away in the inning. And Max Casper, the batter, hit a base hit off Zach Baldwin his last trip. And Casper will stand in from the right side. And Bodeshbaugh will come set. 2 away, bases loaded, first pitch. Missed inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Good slider, and it's 1-1. Max Casper is hitting 174 on the year, but 263 as a Red Hawk. That'll go up. He's had a hit already today. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. He's going to have 2 hits, and he's going to knock in a couple of runs. Up with the ball is Downing. His throw home at the plate is not in time, as Penpraise will score standing, and Max Casper has a 2-run single. And it's now 15-1. So Eggleston scores, Penpraise scores. Both those runs will be unearned. And here's John Gaston, It'll be a runner at first and second, and Gaston will be the 9th man to hit in the inning. And Gaston steps in from the left side. First pitch, he's in there for a strike. $15-1 Fargo. The Goldeyes embarrassed here at home. No other way to describe it. The 0-1. I don't care what went on last night. I don't care what happened. Unacceptable here today. 15-1 Fargo. And Bodeshpa will come set in the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Jose Duran, Price Kendall, and Chris Roberson due up in the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. John Gaston 1 for 5 today. The pitch. Swung on, bounced right side, and into the dugout for the RedHawks. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to John Gaston. And Bodeshpa will come set. 4 runs have scored. The pitch is high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fargo scored multi-runs in the 3rd, 5th, 6th, and now here in the 9th. They banged out 17 hits. Bodeshpa comes set, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Gaston down on strikes. Fargo bats around here in the 9th. They score 4 runs. They do so on 3 hits. There was a Goldeye error and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. 15-1 for the RedHawks and the Goldeyes Radio Network.
What makes Tavern United Manitoba's #1 sports pub? Service second to none. Food that's right on point. And value that's big league all the way. And this summer, during Tavern United's Your Team, Your Tickets promotion, win weekly prizes and qualify to win season tickets to your Winnipeg Goldeyes, Blue Bombers, and of course, the Jets. So get your friends together for some frothy fun, fabulous food, and guaranteed good times at your New World Sports Pub, Tavern United.
Coaches, your players are great at scoring goals. But when the goal is raising money, it's not always easy to score. And that's where the Winnipeg Free Press can help. We're introducing a unique fundraising promotion available to all Manitoba minor league sports teams. And if you participate, your team has a chance to meet Winnipeg Jets of Vander Kane. For complete program information, go to winnipegfreepress.com/Team Kane and find out how your team can get involved.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes, custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition. Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Jose Duran, Price Kendall, Chris Roberson against Eric Massingham. It is 15-1 for the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks. And Jose Duran 1 for 3 today. Will step in from the right side. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Nothing in 1 to Duran. The pitch swung on. A tapper out in front of home plate. Picked up there and a run to first. And Duran is going to be out on a nice play by Massingham. Bang, bang on that run to first, but Massingham, the pitcher, picked up that baseball in the tapper and fired it to first base, and there's one away. Here's Bryce Kendall. Kendall 0 for 4. And he'll stand in from the right-hand side. Kendall has bounced out 3 times and flown out once. First pitch is low, ball 1. Kendall hitting .280. Massingham comes set, and the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Well, the Goldeyes will have almost 24 hours off by the time they reconvene for game 100 tomorrow. The 1-1 swung on, ground ball back up the middle to his left. A nice pickup there by Ben Praise, and the throw to first is in time, and there's 2 away. And the batter is Chris Roberson, who's 0 for 4, and the Goldeyes are down to their final out. And Roberson will bat from the left-hand side. 15-1. Fargo in front. Goldeyes are down to their final out. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Roberson 0 for 4 today. The 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. So Fargo will even up this series at a game apiece, and then, of course, the rubber match tomorrow, and certainly don't want to see a repeat of this, especially going into the playoffs on Wednesday. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2, and the Goldeyes are down to their final strike. Roberson is 3 for 22 on this homestand. Massingham comes set. The pitch is a breaking ball that's low, 2-2. Roberson batting .323 coming in, 11 homers, 59 driven in. Two and 2. Goldeyes down to their final strike. And the pitch. Change up, swung on and missed, and Roberson and the Goldeyes are done, thankfully, here in this one today. For Winnipeg, 1, 2, 3, down they go in order. Final score, Fargo 15, Winnipeg 1. Totals in the post-game show next after these on the Goldeyes Radio Network.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
The Mediterranean.
The Greek.
Even if you can't agree on what kind of pizza to get, at least everyone in Winnipeg agrees where to get it. Santa Lucia Pizza. For the 6th straight year, you and Uptown Magazine readers voted Santa Lucia Best Pizza in Winnipeg. They've also received the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, Winnipeg agrees. Santa Lucia Pizza is the best in town.
You see, the best ingredients make the best of the pizza.
Summer is something to enjoy. But remember, drinking any alcohol and driving don't mix. Drinking and driving puts you and others in danger. Your best bet is a designated driver who has had no alcohol. Enjoy your summer, but whatever you do, don't drink and drive. To keep Manitobans safe behind the wheel, police are increasing enforcement near you. Watch for them. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure. Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
Swung on, and that's hit out toward the gap in right center. Coming hard and diving is Eggleston. Can't get to it. It gets back in behind him. And DeCastro will stride for second, and he will be sliding in there with a double. Final score here today, 15-1 for Fargo over Winnipeg. We welcome you to the post-game show. We will not be joined by Rick Forney. And the post-game show brought to you by the Upper Deck Sports Bar at McPhillips Station Casino. See the games, play the games. Well, Fargo improves to 64-35 with this victory today. And the Goldeyes will drop to 55-44. Fargo, 15 runs, 17 hits, no errors, and they left 8. Winnipeg, a run, 8 hits, 2 errors, they stranded 10. Ethan Opsel, in his first professional start, gets his first professional win. He goes to 1-0. Todd Privet took the loss, drops to 5-7. No save. Eric Campbell had the game-winning RBI. That was a home run in a 4-run third. 2 hours and 51 minutes to play it. 5,500.
Home run. Home runs. To me, those two are my co-MVPs.
Okay, good choices. And I don't think that anybody could accuse you of taking the easy way out, not selecting one guy, because I think you're absolutely right. I think it could probably be shared this year based on the contributions of those two individuals and what they did for this team. And in a lot of ways, nobody really stood out singularly. And, well, we'll see what happens when it comes to the fans' choice and, of course, the media's choice, I think, which will be announced either today or tomorrow. Okay, Fishing Report brought to you by City Cats, not your average guiding service, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Humminbird Fish Finders, and Pro-Am Tackle. See Bobby and Brett for the best live bait in town. I understand the catfish are still hitting in the river right now.
That's what I heard from Todd Longley at City Cats. He said he was out a couple times this week and had real good success with his clients. And he also went out to Kenora on Friday and got into some real good walleyes. The walleye were biting all over the place on crawlers. So, those are two good options for anybody that's looking to get out right now. I'm sure there's a lot of people out at the cottages out in Lake of the Woods country this weekend. And also got a real good report from Crow Duck. Crow Duck's still going real well. I talked to Bill, and he asked me to mention that he's still got a lot of boats available for people that are coming up looking to come up and do some fishing. And getting in touch with Bill's real easy. All you got to do is call 222-7307. And that'll get you right in touch with Bill, and he'll get you in a nice 16.5-foot aluminum, fully outrigged. All you got to do is show up and put a pole in the water, and you'll catch some good fish out there.
It's not a bad fishing report, and hopefully you get some kickbacks from the promotion of Bill at Crow Duck, because I know that you're all about the hookups and the kickbacks. Thanks very much. Again, congratulations on getting your team to the playoffs. I look forward to calling that game on Wednesday and Thursday night in Fargo and back here on Friday in Winnipeg, and maybe Saturday, Sunday as necessary.
We'll see what we can do.
Tom Vaith, Goldeyes first base and hitting coach, joining us as always on Sunday afternoon. It's a feature we call Keeping the Vaith. It will be our final one this year as well, as the Goldeyes take on the Fargo-Moorhead RedHawks here this afternoon. Game number 99. Winnipeg is 55-43. Fargo at 63-35. Winnipeg and Fargo will meet on Wednesday. And, yesterday's first game, we said it before, I think it begs repeating. It's the